It's on their website. So the ruling was last October, I think.
Okay.
Interesting.
The thing
Politically
with,
motivated lawsuit brought by Edward Blum and the organization he created, Students for the Fair Admissions, wants to remove the consideration of race in college and university admissions. What's at stake? The ability of colleges and universities across the country to create the diverse communities essential to their educational missions and the success of their students. So the problem was that so many of these Asian kids were doing so well that they had a disproportionate number of Asian students, and they wanted to balance it out better.
they want more blacks and Latinos specifically. They usually say it, at least in New York City, they actually say it, that it's blacks and Latinos. They say it over and over and over again. The Asians and whites and Jews are filling all the spots, and blacks and Latinos aren't. So what you're actually looking at is they're trying to move to a space where they can put racial quotas in.
That's so crazy.
And it hurts people, right? So if you take like with Harvard, Harvard's hard. It's a hard school. So if you take somebody who's academically not prepared for Harvard and you stick them in Harvard, they're going to underperform.
Right.
And then if you would have stuck them in a school that they actually are, it matches their capabilities, then they're going to excel. That's how it works. You can't, like if we went out into the gym and we put some weights on there, right? And you're like, all right, Jim, you're going to bench 400 pounds. I'm like, no, I'm not. But it's like, you wanted to coach me, you would say, all right, we found out you can do like 190 or whatever, so we're going to push yourself. We're going to try 195. Within that little bit of a range, you can cause somebody to excel, and then within however many months or years, I'm benching 300-400 pounds. You can't just put people in hard mode and then watch them succeed. And then, again, I get these emails from people. They're telling me their story. I get this one from this black guy who said that he never had any of his work corrected. And how does he know? In his master's program. How does he know?
What?
How does he know?
In his master's program?
Yeah, so he started deliberately putting mistakes in to see if they'd correct it. And they wouldn't. They didn't correct it. Like he was putting mistakes in on purpose, right? So he's getting A's on all these papers that he was writing that were just junk. And now he can't get a job because his skills never developed to the point where they're actually competitive. So it's like trying to help people by the wrong means hurts them.
Well, they don't care about the end result, right? They don't care about you getting a job. They really just care about you graduating and it looking good on their...
It's like I said, it's like putting wallpaper over a hole in the wall and considering it fixed. It's like, oh, we're just going to